Life happens, the good, the bad, the ugly. If you live long enough, you're going to experience all of that in life. And one wise brother told me one time, life is not about what happens, life is about how you respond to what happened. And I want to just share with you five different responses that you can look at life as you deal with life. You can look at life is happening to me. In other words, you have you're not in control of the response. And when you think of life just happening to you, then you become the victim. You have this victim mentality that keeps you in this never ending cycle of complaining, blaming, bitterness, and paralysis. You can't move forward when you're just sitting around complaining about how life is happening to you. Then life is happening around me. This is where you're just standing there and watching everybody else live their lives. They're living life to the full, but you're standing there stuck because you refuse to move, to get up. And so life is happening all around you, and you're just watching people live their lives, enjoying their lives, and you won't get up and do anything about yours. And then there's life is happening through me. This is the good stuff. When life is happening through me, this is where God, all of us have been empowered by God, but God has empowered you to share his love, his grace, his mercy, forgiveness, and goodness. You get to experience the joy of sowing and reaping. You get to enjoy the joy of helping make someone else's life better. That's when life is happening through you. And then life is happening as me. I am fully engaged in my life. I'm living life to the full until it overflows. Every day I get up looking forward to loving life, to meeting the challenges of life. I like to get up on the side of my bed and say, thank God for another day to be a blessing to someone, another day to be a encouragement to someone. That is life is happening as me. And then there is life is happening for me. When is life happening for me? It's when you put your trust in God. And when you are putting God is your source. God is the one that you seek first. God is the one that you put all of your trust in. And then you get to experience all things working together for your good. You get to experience what it's like to live a life where you continue to get up and you walk through the valleys of the shadows of death and not fear any evil. Why? Because you know you have a God that will never leave you or forsake you. Just a recap, you can live life like life is happening to me. That's where you're complaining and bitter. You can live life is happening around me. Everyone is living their life. They're full of joy, and you're sitting somewhere over stewing somewhere. Or you can live life through you. That's where you're sharing your life, the good of your life with other people. Or you can live life as me. In other words, you're fully engaged. You know who you are. You know what God has put on the inside of you, and you're living that out in your life. And finally, you can let God live life for you, where you put your total trust in Him. These are the choices that we can make, because whether we know it or not, life happens. And life is not about what is happening to me as much as it's about how am I responding to what has happened to me. Because long as you're alive, life is going to keep happening.